Joining me in the studio, it's Inhaler! Welcome, lads. Eli, Robert, Josh, welcome. You have a brand new track to share with us. Before we dive in, what's one thing that we should know about this track before we hear it?
It was kind of the catalyst for this album. It was like the first demo we had, and it was kind of a groove that was a bit different to stuff we've done. So yeah, it just kind of led the way, but we're very proud of it.
Wow, amazing. So this is the seed that started this whole third album. This is it, your hottest record in the world, Inhaler, A Question of You on BBC Radio 1. Bottled Euphoria. Thank you, Inhaler, your hottest record in the world, A Question of You on BBC Radio 1. I am a huge fan of the layered voices within this track. Is that a choir I hear?
Yeah, we can't take credit for that, Josh.
Yeah, we took it easy on this one.
Yeah, we've tried to replicate choir vocals in the bathroom a few times since, but it's not looking likely.
Yeah.
Who are they? Is it an actual choir?
Yeah, it's London Gospel.
The House Gospel.
House Gospel Choir.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's special.
Shout out to them, they're fantastic.
Yeah. Have you used the choir before?
No, first time.
Yeah, so we were recording in London in Rack Studios, just near Camden, and a producer was thinking it was a good idea to get choir on one of the tracks, so we met them, and they were just such a cool vibe.
And they're way more professional than we were. Yeah, just look like absolute amateurs, which we are.
And they just sang on the track, and it just I gave it that extra 20-30% I think that it needed.
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful, and we are only a mere 3 weeks away now from Open Wide being unleashed out into the world. I think it's safe to say we all collectively loved the first two records, reaching number 1 and number 2 respectively in the UK charts. Have you been in an emotionally rosy place to write this album then? Because everything we have heard so far is quite jubilant.
I think joy is something that a lot of people will shy away from, but I think we're not, we're ambitious with our music, and I think that joy is a place that we want to be, and we want to have that at a gig. So yeah, that was a great thing to bounce off. But we also just had such a good time writing the record, and I don't think I've laughed so much in my life.
Good vibes in the studio are a must, it sounds like. But you have been so busy touring relentlessly and supporting enormous artists too that I'm sure that you love. Arctic Monkeys, Harry Styles, Kings of Leon. Has a lot of this record been written on the road in little different corners or pockets of the world?
No, this was the first time we actually, because last year we really didn't tour that much. So it was the first time we actually had that kind of ideal scenario where we just took 6 months off and just the four of us just hung out for ages and wrote music, and it went really well. Not in the sense that, I think the album's good, but I think it felt really good, and I think that felt like a big success for us.
Yeah,
we got a lot of joy out of just slowing down and just being together and writing music together.
And to have that 6 months just dedicated to creativity, it's lovely. How many songs did you write for this album in total?
Quite a few.
We made 30 pieces of music.
30?
Some with singing, some without.
Wow.
The 13 that we finished though ended up on the album. We were kind of struck for a moment trying to figure out which ones we were going to leave off, but we just couldn't. So I think every single one at every point had been our favourites. So that was tough. So we decided to keep them all on.
And this track, Question of You, where does it sit in your hierarchy of favourites?
It moves all the time. Right now it's number one.
We've got to check it out.
It's got to be number 1 tonight.
We're in the promo mode.
Well, should we hear it one more time then? That brand new single, all of our favourites this evening. Another taste of the third album to drop, Open Wide, on the 7th of February, your hottest record tonight, Inhaler, A Question of You on BBC Radio 1.